Hi there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always, it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another video. First of all, I would like to welcome you all back to the second annual Christmas video challenge. So I've poured a dram, and this one goes out to all of you. Now, in this year's challenge, what I would like to do is to pick, say, three whiskies that I have tried this year. Pretty much the conditions that I have set for this one was that two of them can be, I guess, any international whiskey that you'd like to pick. The third one has to be from your country of origin. So I have got my three whiskies that I have chosen today, and I guess the whole theme as well, going along with this challenge, is just whiskies that you would like to share with your friends and family over Christmas this year. I guess whether you're able to meet up with them physically, or unfortunately for those who aren't able to catch up with your loved ones this year, hopefully you can at least say do something virtually. So maybe you might be able to do like send out some samples to your friends and family, and you guys can do like a virtual tasting. But yeah, so that's the idea. Three whiskies that you would like to share with your family and friends over Christmas. Again, any two international whiskies, and the third one has to be one that's local to your country. So the first one that I'm going to go for, I have picked the Glen Grant Arboralis, and that's what I've got here. Um, that's what I've got here in my glass right now. Take a sneaky sip, because that is an absolutely fantastic whiskey. I find that this is a it's it's an absolutely fantastic whiskey. It's a very typical Speyside whiskey. You kind of get what you expect, but it does everything extremely well. So yeah, the first one that there is the Glen Grant Arboralis. The second one that I've gone for, and this is a whiskey that I just absolutely fell in love with this year, and that was the Taketsuru pure malt from the Nika distillery in Japan. Um, I was able to, I say, fortunately, especially for being in Australia, one, I was able to get this for an excellent price, and one, it makes fantastic highballs, and so which is, I guess, perfect in Australia when you want, say, something or is very refreshing and something easy to drink over a, say, 40 degrees Celsius Christmas, because that's usually what we expect. And it also is a fantastic whiskey to enjoy neat as it is. Now, for my third whiskey, and I'll say this would be the one that is my local whiskey. It is an Australian whiskey, located in my state of New South Wales, and the one that I have gone for, and this has definitely been a standout whiskey for me this year. And these whiskies are always going to be a regular feature on my channel, and this is the Blue 01 from Craftworks Distillery. It's a big, bold whiskey, absolutely bursting with flavor. Um, I mean, it carries an ABV of 54.6%. It is pretty strong, but it just drinks so smoothly. This is definitely something that was probably aimed a little bit more at I guess, at a regular whiskey drinker. But I think for those of you who are really starting to move along into your whiskey journey, that is a absolutely fantastic whiskey, and just something that is just fantastic to share with your family and friends, especially when they are wanting to be able to try different things and things that you may not necessarily always be able to get a hold of. So yeah, that's my three whiskies for this challenge. As always, with part of these challenges, the next step is to pick another three. Yeah, I'm going to be picking another three whiskey tube channels to help carry on this challenge. So again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, these are all channels that I highly respect. They are just fantastic groups of people, and they're always about just that whole community spirit, and that is definitely something that you want coming up for Christmas, and especially with the way this year has been going. So, first of all, I would like to nominate if sorry, getting a bit tongue-tied now. First of all, I would like to nominate New Dram Drinker. Say the New Dram Drinker channel. They have been a massive supporter for me from the beginning, and they are just putting out some amazing content. So they would be my first nomination. Second goes to the Bourbon Buddies in the US. I think one of the main reasons why I really wanted to pick them directly this year as well was they ended up getting nominated by another channel in last year's challenge, and they just absolutely ran with it, had a great time, and I would like to see what they come up with this year. The third one as well now goes to John from the Whiskey Neighbor over in Canada. So again, another fantastic guy, another fantastic channel. He's always putting out some fantastic reviews, and again, I would like to see how he goes with doing this challenge. So those are my three channels: New Dram Drinker, the Bourbon Buddies, and the Whiskey Neighbor. Guys, I hope that you will go on. Yeah, I hope that you will go on and continue this challenge. As I had mentioned at the start of the video, the conditions are that you pick 3 whiskies. Two of them can be from wherever you like. The third one must be one that is local to your country. And also to please go and choose 3 other WhiskeyTube channels to help continue on with this challenge. What I've always done as well with the other challenge videos that I have done is that I will create a playlist, and I will keep following, I guess, I'll follow your videos, and I'll make sure I keep an eye out on the channels that you pick, and then as each one does their own videos and selects new channels, I'll keep adding those videos into the playlist, and we can create one big second annual Christmas challenge playlist. So I'll put a link down in the description box down below for that playlist, and I'll also put the link in for the channels that I have mentioned. All right, I think that's it for now. That's come to the end of the challenge. I know it's not exactly Christmas time yet, but we're getting close to it. So guys, for all of you who have been watching me so far, thank you for joining me on my journey so far. And I hope that you are all able to have an absolutely fantastic Christmas and a happy new year, wherever you may be, and to be able to celebrate with all your friends and family, however you are able to do it. So that's it. That's it from me, and I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS.